You've probably never really had the same day twice, like the pace of change in the economy and changes in technology. Change and challenge are the only things that are going to stay the same in your life, right? It's really how we respond to times of challenge and change that dictates our success. To provide value to and support the people that we love and the people that we work with as we all paddle through this crazy whitewater together. So how do we as leaders build and inspire the kind of grit to achieve greatness in every aspect of our lives day in and day out? Well, I want to share all this goodness with you today in the most fun and hopefully entertaining and inspiring way that I can. That's using some examples and stories from my super silly, totally ludicrous sport of adventure racing. Now have one man and one woman, each 5-person team, in the most remote place they can find on Earth. We'll see you guys in 600 to 1,000 miles. Whichever team gets there first wins. I know for a fact every single one of you has small teams of men and women working against extreme time pressures and constantly changing and challenging conditions in pursuit of what feels like an impossible goal, doing all of that for your customers and everyone that you serve in your life among the best of the best in the world. Yeah, hi adventure racers. I'm going to share a few of those keys to incredible breakthrough performance and growing together through times of challenge and change. And the first is that all world-class teams have total commitment, not to the start line, to the finish line. It was in that race that we went from being average adventure racers to being consistently in the top 5 at the World Championships for the next 10 years. World-class teams are also always, by definition, we thinkers, right? Not only sharing our strengths with each other, but equally importantly, sharing our challenges with each other. It's very much like trying to get to the peak of a mountain. So your ability to keep climbing when you have big goals isn't just a matter of reaching up and trying harder as an individual, it's often a matter of reaching out. And figuratively, at least, roping up to other people. So you can all rise higher together than any individual could ever rise alone. Because when someone works with you, grabbing a tow line should never be seen as a weakness. It should be understood that that's how we win. Our commitment to one another, to our people, to our customers is what's left when we're all out of brave and we're all out of strong that day, right? Commitment really starts when the fun stops. Sometimes what makes us valuable to our team is what we're willing to learn. In this case, I was the team captain, but I also realized that my role as a manager didn't dictate that I was always the leader. All right, you guys play a game with me real quick? Say yes. All right, now every game has a point, right? What if we each took just 1% of our energy and helped each other out? We always achieve our greatest height when we put our teammates on our shoulders. We and the people around us have an important decision to make, who we're competing with. Because sometimes people get so competitive, they start competing against their own teammates. Things are never going to be exactly the way you want them, right? But every single day you go forward and do a little bit better than the day before and do the very best you can with what you've got. Because remember, none of you will ever be defined by your setbacks. You will always be defined by your comebacks. So I discovered I had end-stage osteoarthritis in both my hips. So over the last 8 years, I've had 6 hip replacements. The neatest thing that these crazy metal hips led me to is the coolest thing that's ever happened in my life. And that's the inspiration to start the Project Athena Foundation. Take a survivor who's had a big life setback and turn it into the craziest comeback story through adventure and endurance sports. And we don't inspire the people around us by showing them how amazing we are. We inspire all of our direct reports, all of our customers, everyone in our lives by putting them on our shoulders and showing them how talented and useful and worthy and amazing and smart they are. And we're not always ready for what's on the other side of that door. But if we have the courage to open the door and get in the game, right? Especially if you're surrounded by an amazing team, we always discover that we're braver than we believe, stronger than we seem, and smarter than we think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, baby, go! Oh my gosh, I love you guys so much already. Thank you so much. That's the best.